Well, as you can see, I'm here instead of at the Michigan game. Once again, I had to work, so I had to miss out on what was a fantastic game. Um, that all aside, I this was one of the best games of the year so far, and what a debut for USC being in the Big Ten, taking on their first conference game. And I think that, this game was like a tale of two halves. Michigan dominated the first half, even though they didn't get anything in the air. Um, but they were able to run all over USC in the first half, and USC's offense couldn't get anything going. Um, and you had a 53-yard touchdown by Kalel Mullings, a 41-yard touchdown run by Donovan Edwards. Um, it was 14-3 at the half, I believe, and it really looked like Michigan was going to um, cook some Trojans, if you will. Uh, but second half was a different story. USC got the ball and marched down the field. They scored a touchdown, pulled within 4, and Michigan's offense was just gone in the entire second half. Like almost the entire second half. Not until the final 2 minutes. Like literally, they only had in the second half by the 4-minute mark left to go. I think they had only like 12 yards of total offense. They just could not get anything going. But I don't know. There's a lot of good. Obviously, the positives for this game. Well, going on to the review. I'm sorry, this is a bad review. I'm kind of tired. So, in the fourth quarter, USC, there was one bright spot for Michigan. They threw USC threw an interception to Will Johnson. He returned it for a touchdown. It was 20-10. So at that point, I'm thinking, okay, Michigan's going to start pulling ahead. Well, nope. USC's offense marched right back down, had a big run for 63 yards, set it up for a touchdown, made it 20-17. Michigan's offense nowhere to be seen again, and in fact, actually, I take that back. There was a play before that touchdown. USC fumbles the ball. Michigan picks it up and starts running down the field with it. And then they fumble it, and USC gets the ball back. And then 2 plays later, USC scores a touchdown. So Michigan had some opportunities missed in the second half, even though their offense was doing nothing. And then, what I thought was doomsday for Michigan, Donovan Edwards fumbles the ball at their own 12-yard line, setting up a touchdown for USC to take the lead, 24-20. And so I'm thinking, well, the offense in the second half has done nothing. And then all of a sudden, Kalel Mullings, who's been their best player all year, steps up and has this big 63-yard run, setting them up in the red zone. And they power their way eventually into the end zone on a 4th and goal from the 1. He powers it in, and Michigan regains the lead. USC has one final chance, and they were 1 yard short on a 4th and 9, and Michigan wins 27-24. Good game by the defense. Good game by Kalel Mullings. Michigan was going through an uphill battle all game long because their best tight end, Colston Loveland, was injured and he did not play. And I think their backup tight end got injured. So they were really limited. And the other story was Davis Warren, who was the starting quarterback to start the season, he got benched after throwing 3 interceptions against Arkansas State. And they bring in Alex Orji. Now, Orji's an athletic quarterback, but his arm's even worse than Davis Warren. And look, I'm glad Michigan won, but you're not going to win many games. Alex Orji's passing statistics: 7 of 12 for 37 yards. You're not going to win many games doing that. So they have to find something to get the passing game going, because that is ridiculous. But a win is a win, and especially against USC, I will take that any day. So I guess that's all I have. It was a really weird game, but it was an entertaining game. And it was difficult watching it at work. Don't tell my boss I was watching it at work. But, you have to, tone it down a little bit. Luckily, my boss is kind of laid back, so, it's no big deal. I don't think he wanted to be there either. Anyways, so that will do it for this review. My next one will be for tomorrow. The Lions are in Arizona, so obviously I can't go to that, so I'll be at home for that one. And that's a 4 o'clock game, but that should be a fun one, though. Arizona looks really good, and the Lions rebounding from a loss, that should be interesting. As for Michigan, their next game is next Saturday. I do have tickets to that one. I will do a review from that one. And I guarantee you I will be there, because I can opt out of work next week, next Saturday. So I will be at that game. They play the Minnesota Golden Gophers. That's for the Little Brown Jug. I think they should win that one. But anyways, I'm going to sign off here. I hope you all have a good weekend. I'll see you tomorrow, and until then, go Blue.